Hey guys, just wanted to record a quick message to any reindeer out there who may be experiencing any bullying or discrimination or harassment just because of who they are. And I wanted to share a book with you that I actually got from my first grade teacher. I don't know if you can see there, but I got it from my first grade teacher in 1986, which means I'm getting kind of old. And it's a book called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I'm just going to go through some of the Cliff's Notes. Okay, so basically it all starts when there was this little reindeer named Rudolph up at the North Pole. And he wasn't like all the other reindeer. He actually was younger and smaller than the other ones, and he had little nubs for antlers instead of big antlers. And the worst thing of all was that Rudolph had a big nose that was so bright and red. It glowed in the dark. And all these other reindeer were like chilling, hanging out. They were like really athletic, and Rudolph was really not too athletic. So he really felt left out of a lot of their reindeer games that they liked to play. And so they really like picked on him and bullied him and stuff like that. It says they took their little tiny hooves and covered Rudolph with a blanket of white fluffy snow, which is like dodgeball or something. They were just like mean to him all the time. Poor little guy. And so they would play their reindeer games, and he just didn't feel like he fit in. Over here in this picture, he tried to hang out with he tried to play hide and go seek with the rabbits, which is like the nerdy, like the band geeks or something like that. He felt like he didn't fit in with them because of his big bright red nose. He just felt like he didn't really fit in anywhere. And then the moment of truth came. There were auditions that Santa put, so kind of like class president or homecoming king, and Santa put up this sign that said, "I'm looking for the best reindeer to guide my sleigh." And all the reindeer danced with excitement, but not Rudolph. He sighed, and he was ashamed to even go to the auditions. So at 8 o'clock, when all the other reindeer had gone to the meadow, Rudolph hid behind a holly hedge, and his bright red nose just blended in with the holly berries. He was so sad and so left out. So Santa began picking his reindeer. This is like the popularity contest. So he said, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. He picked all the cool reindeer. Rudolph felt all left out. And then all the reindeer that were picked were like really happy. They were like chilling with toy trains and cats and stuff like that. And then there was a big snowstorm. The elves were like trying to load the sleigh, and there was all this snow, and I guess Siri didn't tell them what the weather was going to be like. So all the elves were like bumping into each other, and nobody could see anything, and then the reindeer over here were like fighting for who got to lead Santa's sleigh, and it was like big drama going on at the North Pole. And then Santa took out his list of girls and boys, and he couldn't see the list because of the snowstorm. But then Rudolph walked up with his bright red nose, and Santa said, "Who brought this fine lantern?" asked Santa. "I must take it with me. Why, I can see perfectly now." Santa talked kind of like Cher, I guess. That's my Cher voice. And Rudolph said, "It's not a lantern. The light comes from my nose." And Santa was so excited. He said, "Your light will guide my sleigh tonight. I appoint you head and number one reindeer to guide my sleigh for all the world." And Rudolph held his head highly. He pranced proudly in front of the team. And that's how the bullied young Rudolph became the most famous reindeer of all. So if you are a reindeer, and if you have a black nose or a red nose, or if you're questioning the color of your nose, and you experience any bullying or discrimination or anything like that, reach out, talk to an elf, talk to somebody, and just remember that it got better for Rudolph, and it'll get better for you.